Well, hello friends and family. Welcome to Jim's in Town Gardening and Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. So today is actually Saturday. Just got done cleaning rabbit trays out, and I thought I'd do the video for Tuesday, rabbits for sale. And today I've got Mickey. Mickey is a New Zealand Rex Cross. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. He's a little over a year old. His birthday was March 15th of last year. This poor guy has been spoken for I don't know how many times. Everybody loves him. They'll email me, they'll text me, and we're gonna pick him up on a certain day. And of course, when that happens, I usually hold off on mentioning him. Never came to even look at him. I just loved the picture. And so anyways, he is Layla's baby. Oh, pretty boy. He's Layla's baby. Layla's my lavender otter rex. Buster is his dad. Buster is my New Zealand buck. He's my main boy. And they had a beautiful boy, didn't they? They had a beautiful boy. This guy is so comical. He loves to be pet. He so looks forward. Easy, honey. Oh, let's see if I can do this so people can see the camera. It's hard to see what's coming in on that camera. It's a gloomy day today. Actually, I'll put it right down on him. Gloomy day today. It started out beautiful. Shiny, sun was shining. I was doing the devotion. It was like, oh, this is going to be a beautiful day. Easy, sweetie. But then it clouded up. We were eating breakfast, and it clouded right in. He loves to be pet. You know, he'd make a good pet. Or if you were looking for a boy, if you didn't mind a cross, I think he'd be a good one. You know, he's definitely got the size in his background, both his mom and his dad. Pretty boy. But like I said, he loves to be made of. He's a good boy. And the colors are just beautiful. Turn around this way so people can see your face. Definitely a boy. Yep, definitely a boy. Now I've got a couple more boys I'll show. They're actually, they are his brothers. One's a black one, one's a white one. I do have a lady that's kind of talked about the black one, and they're going to touch base probably next Saturday, a week from today. So I know they were getting goats. So you know, she seems really interested. So, but I do have another black one who would be from actually Layla's daughter. That would be one of Shiloh's boys. I've got two black ones. One looks more like the Rex. The other one looks more like the New Zealand. So if you give me just a minute, I'm going to go get one of his brothers, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So now I've got the brother. This is the black one. Good sized boy. Calm. If you remember back, I don't remember how long ago, probably 3-4 weeks ago, I was showing him off, and he was the one that jumped out of my arms, or just about jumped out of my arms. Comical. I'd never had one do that before. But again, he's one that likes to be handled. bring this down. Just want to kind of do a little bit of brushing. And now this one may be spoken for. How'd you get wet down here, honey? How'd you get wet down here? But you know, different ones, they're a little bit concerned that they're not going to get the size out of the Rex New Zealand cross. And, you know, this goes to show they can grow decent size. Huh. You sure did. So didn't your other brothers. Yes. Yes. So, if you give me a minute, I will grab the white one. So, as I said, these were born August. No. These were March 15th. Yeah. March 15th. So, for all those who have been in your garden, you can see how much snow I've got left in the garden. Quite a bit. But we've got some warm days coming up here next week, so I'm hoping, well, warm days, 40s, 50s. And a few nights it won't get below freezing, so that will be good. Anxious for that. So, I'll be right back. Well, welcome back. So here I've got the last brother. Now this one and the black one, they've been together. They get along excellent. There's been no problems whatsoever. Huh, you've been a good boy. Good boy. So like I said, you can see you can get good size out of your New Zealand Rex Cross. He's a good boy. You know, and I have so many that I said, boy, I don't know if I really want a New Zealand. They're wild, and you guys have seen me handling my New Zealands, and I have not had any problems with any of the New Zealands that I have. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Californians are so gentle. Well, Daisy has, she's part New Zealand. She's New Zealand Californian. And she can be a temperamental girl. You've heard me talk about Melania. Oh, we went round and round and round a lot of times. She was one who would nip me. And then it got so when I was brushing her, if I stopped brushing, she'd get a little nippy. But, you know, my New Zealands have been pretty much all gentle. Of course, Sugar, you know, she was my original. Some of these are from her. In fact, my red New Zealand fawn, she is from Sugar. Baby is very gentle, sweet girl. She's probably, of my New Zealand whites, she's probably my biggest doe. In fact, I just sold one of her last babies to a couple, a few days ago. They bought her, they bought Sugar's last boy from last year, and then they also bought two of the Rex. If you remember last week, I had the white doe from, who is she from? She's down in the lowercase, Angel. They bought a white one and one of the gray ones. So I've got one gray one left of that group, and I will show you. I'll bring those in at the tail. And then I've got, well, I'll hold off on those other two until next week because they're not ready to go. So if you give me just a few minutes, I'm going to bring, actually I showed you last week, but I'll show that one again. It would be from Shiloh. the little black one that looks a lot like a Rex. Are you tired? Are you tired? So give me just a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. So now I have this beautiful little boy. You know, and this one has been different ones who have talked about him. Nobody's confirmed on this guy. And he's so sweet. You know, this one would make a great pet. You know, as far as for a breeder, you know, of course, you wouldn't get a true Rex out of him. I mean, he's a cross, but he's just a sweet boy. You lift your ears up? Your ears are right up. You know, he would make a great pet. Let me bring the camera down a little bit. But he is not a boy. Beautiful boy. He was the small, there were two small ones in the litter. There was him and the opal. They were both the small ones. Both the Rex. You know, took the Rex fur. But, sweet boy. You're getting white hairs on you. Yeah, I just brushed that little boy and now you're getting white hairs on you. So, now I'm going to grab the last Rex that I have of Angel. Angel is a white Rex. And Peter, who is my lavender otter Rex, is the dad. I've got one left of that litter. He's a beautiful boy. Now, they turned 8 weeks. They turned 8 weeks, 17th. So, give me just a few minutes and I'll go grab him. Good boy. Like it outside? Huh? Do you like it outside? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, isn't he precious? He is precious. Again, this whole litter has loved to be made of. Angel is a little bit on the shy side. She got so with this litter. This was her first litter. She got so she didn't mind too much, you know, being pet. But her babies, oh my goodness, they were all just the sweetest. So, pretty boy. Let's see his head. You put your ears up. Oh, you put your ears up. Oh, put your ears up. Yeah, put your ears up. He's got the little bit of white behind his ears. Okay, sweetie, okay. Okay, I'm going to put you on your lap. I'll put you on my lap. Okay, we'll drop the camera down. Good boy. Wasn't quite sure how he would be. You know, when the first bunch went, the last three that I had, they were okay together. But this one, I wasn't sure how he was going to be, but he's been fine. Because every time I'm there by the cage, he wants to be pet. And I do. You know, for me, I start spoiling them right from the time that they come out. You know, I'll have my hand in there and just touch their little heads. You know, and as I can, I'll take each one out and, you know, when we weigh, and I didn't weigh this group. You know, I was really in hopes that these would go for all breeders or for pets, so I wasn't concerned on the breeding. I didn't feed like I would a grow out. But Just a sweet little bunny. What do you think? This is your first time outside? Yeah. This is your first time outside. What do you think? Oh, you think? But like I said, you know, this is the time to really make them, and you'll get them calm, and yep. So I don't want to make this video too long. I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. I'm not sure, this is going to sound funny, I'm not sure what you're going to be watching tomorrow, yesterday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for a rabbit update. You know, my big thing right now has been the manure. In fact, I've had quite a few calls on my dried bags of manure. I know I've got 5 bags to deliver down to Augusta. I've got an appointment down there, and I'm going to meet a guy from even more southern Maine. I've got another guy down southern Maine that's interested in 20 bags. So, you know, the interest has been there. The stuff is awesome. Stuff works so good. You don't have to compost it. I do have some that's composted, because what I do is I take the driest, I remove all the hay out, and then I put it in my rabbit trays, and they're up on top of the cage, air drying. That takes anywhere from 3 days to a week. You know, a lot depends on how much sun we have. You're just a little sweetheart. You are. And then I bag them up, and they're ready to go. What doesn't get put in the pans to dry, that goes in the wheelbarrow, and I do compost it. In fact, I had quite a bunch today. Well, it looked like quite a bunch, but I had a lot of leaves mixed in with it. My bags of leaves from last year are finally exposed from the snow, and so I mix that in to really get the heat going. You know, we're still going to have some freezing weather, but you know, I want good compost. So, you know, if I can get heated now, normally within somewhere between 45 and 60 days, I can have finished compost if I spend a lot of time with it. You know, every third day turning it, keeping an eye on the temperature. So, boy, it feels nice to be sitting out here. Doesn't it? Huh? Doesn't it? So, friends, I want to thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. Hope you enjoyed some of these beautiful bunnies. You know, during the winter months, I spend so much time in that barn. I just love spending the time with them, brushing them, you know, trimming nails, spoiling them, watching these little guys as they grow up. Meeting new people, you know, the ones who have bought pets, and, you know, to hear the comments from them, you know, and then getting different ones. I've gotten a lot of people started in raising rabbits for, you know, their own use, their own purposes, putting food on the table. You know, in both, whether they're going for pets or for breeding stock. I just love enjoying and helping teach different ones how to raise them, you know, a right way, you know, the way that I do. So, and then, you know, they can do their experimenting on their own. You know, I give them some things that I absolutely won't do, and then I give them tips on what I, you know, things that I do. So, you're going to fall asleep on me. Huh. So, again, thank you. Love you guys. God bless you. You are so precious. You are so precious. You are. You precious baby.